Hi everyone, it's John, and welcome back to my channel. This is my library tour part 2 for February 2022, just so you can see what's in my library right now. Not much of a prologue, no discussions of what books I want to see in what editions, or what I want to see in a hardback or a paperback or whatever else. This is just what is here now this month. And I'll try to post one every Sunday for the rest of however long this takes. With one little caveat, there is almost no organization to this library anymore like there used to be when I moved here 10 years ago. So there is philosophy next to literature, next to literary fiction, next to poetry. It's just kind of a mess, unfortunately. This is one of the least organized sections, but I'll get started and show you what I have. As I work my way over here into a corner, you'll see that I have turned some of these last books around because I'm progressively working myself into a more and more narrow corner as I get over there towards the wall. So just to make sure I'm not shoving myself into a tiny, tiny space, I turn them around. So eventually I'm going to be pulling them off this way. All right, so let's start right here. This is from the University of Chicago. This is The Eye of the Fox by David Friedberg. It is Galileo, his friends, and the beginnings of of modern natural history. Lovely, lovely illustrations, actually, too. This is The Week That Changed the World, Nixon and Mao by Margaret Macmillan. The Age of Betrayal, The Triumph of Money in America, 1865 to 1900 by Jack Beatty. The Famous On Language by William Safire. Alistair McGrath's compilation of The Christian Theology Reader. Roman Jerusalem, The Clash of Ancient Civilizations by Martin Goodman. Edmund White, The Burning Library. Dorothy Allison's The Bastard Out of Carolina. The great scholar of theological history, Yaroslav Pelikan's Jesus Through the Century, His Place in the History of Culture. Excuse the price tags. Some of these I haven't even had a chance to remove yet. James Clifford's The Predicament of Culture, 20th Century Ethnography, Literature, and Art. Lindsay J. Whaley's Introduction to Topology, The Unity and Diversity of Language. Liberalism, Ancient and Modern by Leo Strauss. Sublime Historical Experience by Frank Ankerschmidt. Neurophilosophy Toward a Unified Science of the Mind-Brain by Patricia Smith Churchland. Theories of the Symbol by Tsetsvan Todorov. On Symbols and Society by Kenneth Burke. The Safety Net by the Nobel Prize winner Heinrich Boll. These are the stories collectively called The Years with Ross, put out by Atlantic Little Brown. These are by James Thurber. There's the title page there. There's nothing to see on the cover. Another Heinrich Boll novel. These were reissued several years ago by, which press was it? Melville House. This is Billiards at 9:30. This is Romanticism and Consciousness, an edition of Essays and Criticism by Harold Bloom. Not by Harold Bloom himself. I think there might be one or two in there by him, but it is another anthology. This is by Harold Bloom. This is A Map of Misreading. A Peace to End All Peace by David Fromkin. I believe this was Colin Wilson's first book that he wrote when he was basically a kid. The Outsider. Nothing to see on the cover again there. This is The Confessions of Nat Turner by William Styron. And the same thing here. This is Mikhail Lermontov's A Hero of Our Time, the Russian classic. Right, I'm going to sort of turn around and resituate myself so I can pull out the rest this way. We saw this author on the other side of the top of this bookshelf. Alone of All Her Sex, The Myth and the Cult of the Virgin Mary. The House of Sand and Fog by Andre Dubus III. A collection of Martin Heidegger's mostly later essays, the post-Sein und Zeit essays. Tadeusz Borowski's This Way for the Gas, Ladies and Gentlemen. Another Heinrich Boll, I think it's the last one. The Lost Honor of Katharina Blum. A book from a series called Key Thinkers in Christianity. The Tortilla Curtain by T.C. Boyle. A Problem from Hell, America and the Age of Genocide by Samantha Power, who was recently our ambassador to the United Nations in the last days of the Obama administration. The second one, I believe. On the Black Hill by the great travel writer Bruce Chatwin. Not a travel book, it's actually a novel. Spain's Road to Empire, The Making of a World Power from 1892 to 1763 by Henry Kamen. Under Fire, the great World War I novel by Henri Barbusse. A single standalone essay by Montaigne. This is an apology for Raymond Sebond. Collection of writings by Max Weber, one of those really, really nicely done Cambridge texts. Some more Pelican. This is volume 1 of The Christian Tradition, A History of Development of Doctrine. This is the emergence of the Catholic doctrine, 100 to 600. This is English Renaissance Poetry, a collection of shorter poems from Skelton to Johnson. A novel by Nadine Gordimer, another Nobel Prize winner, A Sport of Nature. Another Bruce Chatwin, The Songlines. Jacob Bronowski's The Origins of Knowledge and Imagination. And last, some plays by William Inge. 4 plays: Comeback, Little Sheba, Picnic, Bus Stop, and The Dark at the Top of the Stairs. So that's all for this row. I will probably go down here and start talking about maybe some of these next. Something to look forward to is that I have a tiny, and I do emphasize tiny, collection of Library of America text right there, if anyone is interested in those. But I will be back next Sunday for installment 3, and I'll talk to everyone then. Bye.